Hopefully, I'm showing up. Hi, everybody. Hi. Just to let everyone know, for some reason with my webcam, it's a little bit slow in the beginning. So if you can give it maybe 5 minutes or so, after about 5 minutes, I believe everything should clear and catch up. So this will be a short video. I'm going to try to make it as short as possible. So this video is about Swanson glandular vitamins. All right. So first, before I'm gonna get into the vitamins because I know there's a lag in the beginning. I'm just gonna give you one of my tips. So today I'm gonna start off with a health tip. Um, what do I want to say? So I am like a salt person. So you know a lot of people like sweet things. They like pastries and ice creams and things like that. That's not my thing really. I don't care too much about that. Um I have a thing about potato chips. I like salt, like more salty snacks. So to kind of like, remove like oh my gosh, I keep saying like what do I want to say? So to avoid eating potato chips, I substitute them with oh gosh, this video is gonna be horrible right now. Okay, so I used to really love potato chips. And I have some notes here, so that's why I'm looking down. So, okay, like I was saying, I used to really love potato chips, and I've narrowed it down to maybe two or three that I really, really like. I don't eat the majority of potato chips because it has a lot of chemicals, and it potato chips definitely put on weight. That's like the easiest ways to put on weight is to eat potato chips. If you stop eating potato chips, then you'll see like your weight will go down. Like when they say with soda, if you're a soda person, it's the same thing. So I still love them, but not as much as before. Now that I have been making healthier choices, I had to come up with a lasting and simple alternative to potato chips. So what I do is I cut bell peppers, celery, and cucumber, and I eat them with dip or some kind of creamy dressing. I recommend getting sour cream and getting like the dips separate because they do have some dips that are like low calorie or have less salt and a lot of flavor. You can buy those seasoned in packets anywhere. You could go on eBay, uh, Walmart, any of those things, and you can find different flavors so you don't get bored of having the same flavor. At my local supermarket, all they sell is Hidden Valley Ranch seasoning, which is really good. I do recommend the ranch person. I don't like ranch salad dressing, but when you use the seasoning with the sour cream, it tastes really, really good, and you don't miss it. On top of the vegetables, sometimes most of the time I'll eat nothing on top or on top of the vegetables. Like sometimes I'll put salt, sometimes I'll put pepper, and sometimes I'll add the rice vinegar. So those are all alternatives that you can use on all of your vegetables. You can, put them in a bowl, cut up like a cucumber, one bell pepper, one green bell pepper, one cucumber, and maybe like whatever else you like, snap peas or I have a list of stuff here. What I have: snap peas, string beans. You can just like cut those up. If you want to use a healthier salt, you can use Celtic salt, sea salt, or Himalayan salt. And black pepper is really good for you. So you can, spice it up that way, put it in a bowl, and that's a definite way to add something healthy and the crunchiness of those vegetables. That's the key, is like you have to get crunchy vegetables. And if you get all those crunchy vegetables, it will, I don't want to say trick you, but it will kind of trick you into thinking that you're eating more of like a potato chip type of thing. Because a lot of people, it's not so much the potato chip itself, but it's the crunchy consistency, and yeah, and then the salt. If you have a craving for salt, you can add the healthier salts, and then you'll still get the crunch that you want from your vegetables. So I do that often. I love that. That's like one of my favorite snacks. And then if I want a sweet alternative to something crunchy, I'll take an apple, I'll cut up an apple, and I'll put a little bit of like a nut butter on the side, usually peanut butter, but you can use any kind you like. I would say mix it up, so you can get the full spectrum of like nutrients you can get from all the nuts. So if you can find macadamia nut butter or peanut butter, almond butter, all those butters are really nice. I never had a macadamia butter, but now that I'm thinking about it, I may look into recipes on how to make my own butter, like nut butter. And if I can do that, then I'll just get the nuts and I'll make my own butter. So that might be something you want to do if you have a food processor, a NutriBullet, or anything like that that can, you know, um, make something into a paste. And you can make your own hummus too that way. Also, if you have a food processor, you can get the chickpeas and the other ingredients and make um, your own homemade hummus. And I feel like that tastes way better than if you get like a hummus from the store. The hummus from the stores don't taste as good as if you eat like the chickpeas and make your own hummus. So because you can put your own fresh garlic, everything fresh, and that's something easy to do as an easy snack. And as a meal, you could actually eat like a whole bunch of vegetables and take like a hummus and say, okay, that's dinner or that's lunch, and call it a day. You can do that too if you want to have something light like that. All right, so getting into the video now. Hopefully the lag has slowed down and I can um, get more into these vitamins that I'm about to show you. So a lot of the vitamins I get are from Swanson. I do get now vitamins sometimes, and sometimes I'll get like Nature's Best. Is it Nature's Best? I can't remember because that's not the top one. Swanson is the brand that I trust. It's affordable. The vitamins work. They do exactly what they say they're going to do, and the majority of the vitamins I get from them work. So if I had to promote a brand, I would promote Swanson. They are not paying me to do this. No one is paying me to do this review. This is just a great product, and I just want everyone to know that these exist because I feel like, things that we used to do in the past, some of those things are not happening now. And I was told like decades ago, you were able to eat organs that are glandular. So you would be able to go to the supermarket and get like a animal version of thyroid or just or whatever it is, right? Because when you go to the supermarket, they have liver, they have chicken gizzards, they have all that stuff there, and those things help certain organs in your body to help repair itself. It just makes sense that in order for you to heal an organ, aside from plant-based eating, you would have to at some point take in animal products. I know that a lot of people try to avoid taking in animal products, but it is necessary for some of the healthy needs of your body. I don't agree with you eating a lot of meat or a lot of animal meats, but you should have it as part of your diet, even if it's a small amount. So let me get into what glands are. Okay, so what are glands? Glands are an organ in the human body which secretes particular chemical substances for use in the body or discharge into the surroundings. So your glands produce. Hey Janine, hi. Yeah, I'm up late. Actually, I'm always up late. So if you have any glandular issues, like your thyroid is a gland, your ovaries are glands, your pancreas and other organs in your body need certain things in order to function. So let me go on further with that. So you guys know what glands are. So now what are the functions of glands? The major glands of the endocrine system and the hypothalamus. Oh, I'm sorry. The major glands of the endocrine system are the hypothalamus, pituitary, thyroid, parathyroid, adrenals, pineal glands, and the reproductive organs. The pancreas is also a part of this system and it has a role in hormone production as well as in digestion. So, a lot of people they suffer from diabetes and it's because their pancreas is not producing insulin. And maybe it's not producing insulin because you're not getting the required um, what do I want to say, the whatever your body needs to create these hormones and enzymes or whatever it is that secretions that these glands bring out help the surrounding major organs of your body. I started taking these glandulars. I've been taking them for about maybe 2 or 3 weeks, and it has totally changed how I feel. Like I feel so good internally. You know how you have, as you get older, you may have issues with certain parts of your body. So let me show you the vitamins that I've been taking. I rotate them. Sometimes I have taken maybe up to maybe 4 of these in a day, and I haven't had any adverse side effects. I will tell you the one that I think you should be very careful of when I get to that. Actually, I have two here that I think you should kind of monitor. So when you take, if you decide to buy any of these glandulars, just make sure, just try one at a time, see how your body reacts to it. And then after doing that, then you can say, okay, my body can handle these, whatever these vitamins are doing to help your body. So this is the one I started off with, which is Swanson's multi-glandular for women. They do make one for men also, but I like this because this is like, I'm not gonna say it's everything. It's not everything, but they have back here is 4 different ones. So it contains raw ovarian tissue, raw uterus tissue. I know this sounds horrible because when you never heard of this before, so you're thinking, oh my God, what's in this? But when you take it, it's like your body utilizes the substances here for all of those organs that I'm mentioning. Raw heart tissue, raw kidney tissue, and raw liver tissue. Amazing stuff. I started off with this and I love it. And I highly recommend this one. If you have any issues with like your reproduction, like some people they have like PCOS, or they may have some other conditions. I think they have like endometriosis, and they have some other things like that that affect the health of your uterus. So in terms of ovarian and uterine tissue, I'm so happy. Like this will help you with that. Heart tissue, you know how a lot of people say may take like CoQ10 to help with the function of their heart. And what it's not just, it's a connection. When you use the CoQ10, it's a connection between, I think, the heart, the lungs, and another major organ. I can't remember off the top of my head. I believe it's the liver maybe. So CoQ10 helps to lubricate those muscles so that they can function in a smoother way. So like if like people, they take Lipitor or something, if they have high cholesterol, your arteries are hardening. So if you take the raw heart glandular, which they do make it, I don't have it up here. I have that one also, but I didn't bring it up here because I'm not really using that one as much as this one. And I guess I don't have to use it individually if I have the multi glandular one, which already has heart. So this is all your major detox organs and just hormonal organs, because for women we have to make sure our ovaries and uterus are working properly. And when you go through menopause, this helps too. I read some reviews, and some people who were suffering through menopause said that it helps with their hot flashes and whatever they're going through. It's like they didn't even go through that phase, like that menopause, through all those menopausal symptoms. They didn't go through that. So when they took this, so that's one. Now the other one I was telling you about, in regards to if you have like diabetes or anything that may affect your pancreas, because this, pancreas has to do with the pancreas produces insulin. So once it stops producing insulin, maybe you can try this. So this one is a raw pancreas glandular. So this is specifically, I would recommend something like this. Like maybe, I'm not a doctor. I'm not a doctor or anything, or in the medical field at all. This is just my personal opinion on these vitamins and what I associated with, say, okay, this can work for those areas. So whatever your pancreas is lacking, this will help to rebuild the pancreas and may actually help to start reproducing insulin again. So I don't know why they don't mention these things to anyone, because you can't go to the supermarket and buy a pancreas and come home and cook it. Those days are over. I guess they were doing that before 1980. So this is like the next thing you can do. Let me let you get a closer look. Swanson's raw pancreas glandulars. Okay. Then for your immune system, you have, I think it's called the hypothalamus. Oh no, I'm saying hypothalamus. Wrong. Scratch that. It's really the thymus. So with your immune system, to keep it strong, to fight off bacteria, viruses, or anything like that, so you're not so susceptible to sickness. You want to keep the thymus strong because that is the organ that produces T cells and whatever it is to fight off disease. So they have that in the raw glandulars. So this is just for your immune health. If you want to keep your immune system strong, okay, that's the raw thymus glandulars. All right, just to let you know, all these vitamins I'm mentioning are under $10. And if I want to be a little more accurate, they fall in between $4 and $6. So these are very, very affordable. What else do I want to say about that? These all have 60 capsules in it, and you only take one a day. So that's good. That means that this will last you, one bottle will last you 2 months. I mean, it can't get any better than that. If you're spending roughly, give or take, $5 on a vitamin and it lasts you 2 months, that's really, really good. On Swanson's website, they do have a lot of sales, and they have automatic shipping also. Okay. All right. Now, for me, I have thyroid issues. I don't know what's going on with that, but they do have one for thyroid, and it's thyroxine free, which is great because that means that your body is not going to be out of whack. Because I think with thyroxine, it's very unstable in the sense that you don't know how it will affect your thyroid, affect your body, how you'll feel. I heard a lot of people have a lot of ups and downs with using the chemical version of thyroxine, but this doesn't have any. This is thyroxine free, and it's for your thyroid. So amazing. I'm going to tell you that these have changed my whole life in terms of how I was feeling. A lot of people have deficiencies with their glands and with their adrenal health. I also have one here for adrenals. Now, I was going to leave these two for the end, but since I'm mentioning this one is the one that I think you should just be careful with because the adrenals consist of, I believe, the pancreas and the ovaries. The adrenal system includes that, and you don't want to overtax that. So if you're already taking like the ovary ones, and if you're taking ovarian already, the ovarian glandulars, and if you're taking the pancreatic glandular vitamins, maybe you don't need to take this, or don't take those that day and then just take this. So kind of do your research because I have the ovarian one here. This is the one's just strictly ovary. So if you're taking this and you're taking this, the pancreas one, if you take these two, you should not, I don't recommend you take this on the same day. So if you're going to take this, just take this and not take these two. Okay, because they're kind of alike in the same system when it comes to glandular needs. So just kind of be careful with that. All right. I don't prefer the adrenal one. I don't use this one that much. I prefer to take these two separately. And this one, don't push it, okay? Because a lot of people use this for a lot of different reasons. And I would say definitely stick with one a day. This is powerful. If you take more, if you feel like you need to take more, don't take two at the same time. Like if you're gonna take two in a day, take one in the morning and then one at night, like later on. If you take them back to back, it may make you nauseous, which is what happened with me. I felt like a little bit nauseous when I took two. Actually at one point I took four in a day. Don't ask me why. I'm not gonna get into that. I'm not gonna get into that. There was a reason for that. But if you're taking this and you're a woman, the ovarian glandulars only take one a day. And also for stomach health, as you get older, sometimes like you don't produce as many acids in your stomach. And so some people have difficulty breaking down carbohydrates, or sometimes if they eat proteins and stuff, they may feel like bloating and they have to burp or just like this fullness in the stomach, right? So you may or may not eat that much, and you may notice like, hey, I'm getting full fast, or you know whatever it is with your stomach, right? This will make it stronger. Okay, so this is like a glandular just for making your stomach stronger. So anything your stomach needs. So now you, as you get older, you can still enjoy your burgers. You can still enjoy all those foods that you used to like before, because this will bring the stomach back to almost like a youthful state. So to tell you the truth, the glandulars make you feel younger. It makes you feel like if you're, I don't know, it just makes you feel renewed. It like renews your entire inner body. So I would say try that. And in addition, as a side note, this is not a glandular, but when I bought many of these glandulars, I ended up also picking up this. Now this one is not within $4 to $6 range. This is about, I think I paid like $20 for this one. But if you want to try a multivitamin that, I'll just show it to you. So it's made out of real food. It's a real food multivitamin. So I was like, oh, that's good, because then that can, you're not getting these you're not getting vitamins from a synthetic source. You're getting it from a real food source. So you can look into that too, but you have to take 3 of these a day, and that means it only lasts a month, because it's 90 in this. So all the glandulars have 60 vitamins in it. You take 1 a day so it lasts you for 2 months. And like I said, you can get auto ship. You can get all of these at one time. And with Swanson, it's the same like any other website. If you spend over a certain amount, you'll get free shipping. I got all of these pretty quickly in less than a week. I got a lot of these in less than a week. They also work through eBay, which is really cool too. So if you want to get free shipping on the individual vitamins, you can go on eBay through Swanson, because this is still being sold through Swanson. But on eBay, you can get the one vitamin. If you want to try the one vitamin, you can get free shipping on eBay for that. So that's pretty much it for the video. I think that you guys should really, really try these if you have any issues with any of your organs. If you go to the doctor and you don't feel so comfortable to take prescription drugs, and you want to just go to the doctor just to check on your health, they might tell you, hey, you have an issue here, an issue there. You may want to try the glandulars to see if it's just a matter of your body is just lacking the whatever it needs to secrete the hormones and whatever lubrications that whatever it needs. I don't want to say enzymes, so I don't think it's enzymes. I know it's hormones and some other things that it secretes, that your glands, and also the surrounding glands that need that, or the surrounding organs that work together with the glands rather. So those organs that work with those glands will also benefit, and your whole system will start to work the way that it should. They do have ones for liver separately, kidney, heart. They have lung too. I will get the lung one eventually. I have the heart one, like I said, but I put it in a box somewhere. I don't even know where that is. So that's the end of my video. And oh, I was gonna talk about another vitamin, but I will do that another live on that in 2 minutes. I'll do that. All right. Okay. Thank you so much, and thank you for spending time at my temple. And I hope that you have a good day. And yeah, let these be your best friends. I'm telling you, these right here, all of these will change your life. Okay. Bye.